I came down on the set one day when Tony and Marilyn were shooting their love scene where he does Cary Grant and she's kissing him to see if it works. We all sat around for 2 hours before she would come out of her dressing room.
Billy did tell both Jack and Tony will tell you this, that he said to them, you guys have got to be perfect on every single take, because once Marilyn gets it right, that's what gets printed. The rumor was Paula Strasberg, who was on the set all the time with Marilyn, was her dark shadow, was signaling to Marilyn whenever she thought the scene was not showing Marilyn to the best advantage. And Marilyn would then stop dead in the middle of the scene. But the fact that she might very well be doing it on purpose was a source of considerable irritation to everybody.
Where did you learn to kiss like that?
I used to sell kisses for the milk pen.
When we were in the rushes and the lights went on, Tony stood up, and as he was standing up, he said, "It's like kissing Hitler." Well, Jesus. I said, did he? He didn't really say that, did he? Yeah, he did. Woo.
And there was a silence in the room and a deep intake of breath from Paula Strasberg. And Iz came home and told me what had happened. They were all scared. They were scared that Paula would go and tell Marilyn, and Marilyn would refuse to finish the film. But there wasn't anybody in the room, with the exception of Paula Strasberg, who wasn't totally in sympathy with Tony. As I said, he was giving the performance of his career.
The joke was so obvious that it was scary, and then nobody got it if I said it. And I probably did. What was it like kissing Marilyn Monroe? It's like going down a mountain on a sled and flying to the moon on Joshua wings. What are you talking about? What's it like kissing Marilyn Monroe? I said, it's like kissing Hitler. What do you expect me to say? That was the intent, don't you see? Everybody seemed to take it as a great insult. It was no insult to Marilyn. You know, it wasn't any insult to anybody. Everybody on the company knew what I was talking about. And after all the newspaper women, what did you mean by that? Kissing her was like kissing. I said, I never said it. Leave me alone.
I forgot to give you a receipt.
Marilyn at the beginning, well, she was always okay. You know, she was just troubled a lot.
Yeah.
And we all had to put up with it, but I didn't find it any problem, you know. I had that kissing scene with her. She was naughty. She was like a mean 7-year-old girl. She'd fall on me and grind me, not only with her mouth, but a few other places. And she'd wait until I got aroused. Then she'd get up off me. But this is what went on. Yeah. And, you know, it was fun. I can't think of it as anything less than that, you know. Making that movie was fun, you know. I could never lose the sense of the joy of it. But nobody prepared her for what we were going to be doing. So it was a little more strenuous and more difficult for me. But never to the point where, you know, there was an expression that I was supposed to have said, that kissing Marilyn was like kissing Hitler. I never said it.
You've read there was some actor that once said about me that kissing me was like kissing Hitler.
Oh, my God.
Well, I think that's, you know, his problem. And if I really have to do intimate love scenes with an individual who really has these kind of feelings towards me, then my fantasy can come into play. In other words, out with him, in with somebody else. There's somebody else there. Not him. He was never there.